Hello! Welcome to my 15th Geeky-Chat. You right?
Yeah, just you go like this. My 15th.
As I was saying, I am back in my 15th episode. I'm here, as you just saw, with Malcolm, aka May to December.
A hunk of YouTube.
I have invited Chris of Film Game Junkers, who may come in a little bit later on. So, what have you been up to, Malcolm? Been watching any good movies lately?
Yeah, I've been watching some good shit, I tell you. I've been watching this. Ray Donovan. Yeah. Before I moved over here, this was on the TV.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll watch it, and I loved it. Now I've got on Blu-ray, the picture quality's even more beautiful. The best scene is the bit with John Voight when he dances in the towel. That's the best bit. Like an 8-year-old man dancing in the towel is the best bit of the whole show.
I bet you danced to it as well, didn't you?
What's that?
I bet when you're watching the movie, you're dancing as well.
Sometimes I get up and go, ooh, yeah, come on, baby. Ooh.
What's your most favourite dance in the movie?
In a movie?
Yeah.
Well, I like the Step Up movies, and I like the end dance in Step Up 2.
Yeah.
Back on the Streets, I think it's called Back in the Streets. But I also like Grace. I like the dancing in Grace because I like the One That I Want song and the dancing in that. I think that's pretty awesome.
What do you think of the dance scene in White Chicks?
White Chicks. Do you know, I can barely remember the dance scene. Is it the one with Terry Crews?
Yeah.
Where they're dancing together? I think it's pretty good, if I remember it correctly.
Have you got the movie on Blu-ray?
Right, White Chicks.
Yeah.
It's not out on Blu-ray yet. It's coming out though. I think it comes out in about 5 months. I think it'll be a day one purchase.
And what is it you call them? Boon victims.
They do look like burn victims. They do. I mean, they don't look like people. They're like this. And you got Terry Crews going, "You're so beautiful, darling," and he's like, "Oh yeah." And you're like, why didn't they make this a horror movie instead?
Yeah.
I do like Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans though. I like the Wayans brothers.
Have you seen anything else with them in?
Yeah, the Wayans brothers show, My Wife and Kids, A Haunted House or The Haunted House. Don't be a menace and get cucumber juice.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Scary Movie 1 and 2. Yeah, they're the comedy ones.
Well, Scary Movie 1 and 2, they're great. Do you like them?
I like number 2. Oh, what is this? Hi guys, hope you enjoyed the birthday bash. It was fun. That's from Alex Trinder.
Yeah, hello Alex. Hello!
You had a lot of fun, didn't you?
Yeah.
What were some of your highlights?
Okay, Adam with that clown mask.
That was great.
That was hilarious. You doing your Kipper Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm. What about Gareth admitting to having big blown up pictures of you on his wall and masturbating to them while he's in the bathtub?
Yeah. You're drinking green stuff again.
Yep. What's this? For some reason, those 2 chats aren't shared onto Google Plus, so you have to find it on YouTube. Oh.
What do you mean?
For some reason, those 2 chats aren't shared onto Google Plus, so you have to find it on YouTube.
Hello.
I haven't got a clue about any of that.
Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. I haven't had any. To be honest with you, I don't even do much on Google Plus other than this. Hi, Adam. My Spuddy's in the room.
I've learned that you can't, when you're watching a hangout on YouTube, that the questions don't go straight through to the hangout itself. You actually got to watch it on the Google Plus page.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Oh, no, that's terrible. So I've been leaving all those comments for people on all these things, like, take your top off, darling. And none of them have actually seen it. No wonder they ignore me.
I've been receiving all your comments on my hangouts when you've on
Yeah,
my.
you can see it. I do it for YouTube. I don't do it on the Google. It's weird. I
Okay.
did prefer doing it on the Google, though, because you get a lot more...
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. Arm spasm. You know what I'm going to watch tonight?
What?
I'm going to watch Endless Love.
It's Chris now.
Oh, there's Chris. He turned up.
Hi guys. Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. I don't know if James can.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Cool. How are you both doing?
We're good.
Good,
Yeah.
thanks. Yourself?
I'm all right. I'm not bad.
I hope you're doing better than you were the other day.
Yeah, I'm all right now. I've got a dicky back, so I was being squeezed by some nurses for a couple of hours. Wasn't too bad.
You've got a dick in your back and it was squeezed for a few hours. Okay. No, seriously, that's all right. It's good you're feeling better. I like your setup.
Cool,
Fine,
thank you. Yeah. That's what
How
we're
many
keeping.
shelves is it?
Hey?
How many shelves is it exactly? Like how many?
1, 2, 3, 5 rows, I think. 5 across and 5 down. So it's like cubes.
Nice.
You've got a big collection now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's growing. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna have to stop buying DVDs, I think.
Is that even possible?
I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. So is anyone else joining tonight?
What we do is we keep it to 3 on the Google Chat so it doesn't get too crowded.
Cool.
The birthday bash was kind of like a special time because on these chats, because you want to focus talking, real conversation and that, you don't want people being able to butt into each other and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was good. I watched it. It seemed fun. Did you have a nice birthday, James?
Yeah.
Cool.
Went out on Wednesday night for a curry because it was my birthday actually on Wednesday.
Yeah.
With my brother-in-law and friend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know the other two YouTubers that were in the birthday bash, but I've sort of subscribed to them now, so been watching some of their videos anyway.
What ones?
Gareth.
Yeah, Gareth and I can't remember her name. I've forgotten her name.
I call Gareth Smelly Archer. That's his new nickname.
Hey Chris, if you want to, you can read the questions that we receive as well. If you
Oh, cool. This is actually the first chat I've ever joined in, so I'm just sort of looking at the side. Is it like the Q&A thing? Is that what you click?
Yeah. Well, Adam did one saying, "Hi Chris, sorry about hearing but you was in the hospital. Hope it all went well and you enjoyed getting squeezed by nurses. Ha ha, smiley face."
I did enjoy that bit. That was good. Yeah, hi Adam.
So how many Blu-rays do you have?
I don't know. It's been a while since we counted, but yeah, I don't know. I tend to I went through a load of DVDs and just sort of traded them in. So we do quite a lot of trading. So we get a lot through that way.
You don't use Blu-ray.com to keep track of it all?
I've never used Blu-ray.com.
All you got to do is sign up and you look and put the things in the search bar and you can add them to the collection. It keeps you up to date on what you got.
Oh, I might try that. So like database sort of thing.
And it's free as well.
Oh, that might be good. It'd take a while to get up to date with it, but...
And the good thing as well with it is they have every Blu-ray released in the world. on the system. So, if for instance you've got an Australian Blu-ray, it's actually on there.
Oh, cool.
But obviously, independent ones, which are like like not officially made, they're not going to be on there. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try. Are you on there?
Together then, Malcolm.
yeah, I'm on it. I've got DVD Profile, I've got My Movies, and I've got Blu-ray.com. I put my Blu-rays on Blu-ray.com because the others are terrible for it, and I use my DVDs on the other two.
Nice, cool. Yeah, I'll try that. Thanks.
It should. It's just it keeps you up to date. And if you ever wonder, have I got this, you can just type it in and see if you've got it,
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
What's this? Alex says, James, you still haven't added me, you sneaky snake.
I'll add you after the chat.
And Kelly says, hi Chris, great to have you here.
Hello. Yeah, thanks
Hello.
for having me on anyway.
You're welcome.
So how are you finding it, Chris, for your first ever chat?
What's that?
How are you finding Google Plus for your first ever chat?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I actually didn't even realize I could do these. I thought because when I went into YouTube, it said something about they need to send you a text message or a phone call to sort of verify it or something. But it's I'm not doing that now, so I don't know what that is.
I think that's about something else. I think you can just still click on it and still do the Hangouts.
Yeah.
I just was saying, James, you've de-virginized 4 people on the Google Chats.
Sorry?
You've de-virginized 4 people on the Google Chats.
Who are the other
Chris,
3?
Adam, Sketchney, and me. You've took our cherries.
Jealous?
Yeah, you ain't got a clue what I'm on about, have you?
No.
What I mean is, because we all did it the first time with you, you've broken our virginities on the Google Chat. There you go, got it. So you've de-virginized 4 people. So talk about being a player and getting around.
That's you, Adam.
Sketchney
Yeah.
and Chris. Should be proud of yourself. Look, now he's all cocky and proud.
Yeah, that one I got people to do them that have probably never done them before and probably wouldn't if it weren't for me.
Well, here's a question for you, Chris. How did you get into movies?
Collecting or just in general?
Like just picking them up and...
I started picking them up on VHS when I was, I don't know, probably about just leaving high school. And then I met my other half, and she was sort of into collecting stuff. And yeah, we just started collecting together about 10 years ago, maybe.
Nice.
So.
You still collect VHS, Chris?
No, I pick up the odd one if it's one that's not out on DVD and stuff. That the rare sort of weird little B movie or something. But yeah, not really. I don't really have space, to be honest.
So do you have your own movie room?
Yeah, this is the spare room. It's got the Blu-rays on this wall and the DVDs on the other wall. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've got a room. I've got a bedroom. Which I get a new camera. I'm going to record, but I've got my movies all around.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You have to once you get a big collection,
Yeah, definitely. You live in the US, don't you?
What's that?
You live in the US now, don't you?
Yeah, I moved over here because I met a woman. Basically, decided to give up everything moved here. Bought my whole collection again in 9 months, so that didn't take too long. But yeah, so but yeah, basically, I lived in England. I lived in Essex. I lived in the Barking Dagenham area.
Right.
Met my wife, visited, then moved over here.
Cool. Are you liking it?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
I like being with my wife, obviously. I love her to bits, but things are so stressful, like the getting a job aspect, the whole difference that I have to drive everywhere in order to get anywhere. As in, when I was in England, I could walk everywhere and go on the train, go on the bus.
Yeah.
You know,
You
it's
just find that you're
horrible.
miles away from everything.
That's what it feels like. You're only like 2 miles away from a bus,
Yeah.
but when bus routes in England are like just up the road from you,
Yeah.
or the nearest train's just kind of down the road where you get on the bus there, it's kind of like, you know, like if I want to go to Best Buy, it's like 20 minutes away, and that isn't too long by car. But if you're not driving, then you have to find a way of getting there. It's just,
Pain.
yeah.
Have you ever caught a taxi cab, Malcolm?
Once.
Yeah.
Once, and to be honest with you, I've never liked using cabs because I think they're expensive. You know, I mean, another thing, I'd love to walk, because I can walk, I'd love to walk to the places, but I can't because the crossings are so big. There's certain places you just can't walk around, so it's just a hassle. So instead of me being able to keep up on exercise by walking, I have to be in a car. So it's like, you know.
Yeah.
Whereabouts are you, Chris, in the UK?
I'm in Manchester, well, Greater Manchester now. I'm from Yorkshire, but I moved here for my other half because she's from here. So
Oh, you're
yeah,
in Yorkshire?
yeah. Whereabouts are you, James?
Bristol.
Bristol. Nice.
And he's loving it.
Sorry?
And you're loving it, aren't you?
Yeah.
You love Bristol, don't you?
Yeah. Born and raised there.
Yeah, born and raised.
Well, I've not been to Bristol for years.
I went there once. Years and years ago, but as a little kid, you know, driving through with my dad and mum.
Yeah.
I think we were visiting someone or something, but it wasn't Bristol, we were going through Bristol.
Where are you going toward?
I don't know, because I was a kid. All I remember is Bristol.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to hell and back. Oh, you know, I mean, to be honest with you, the best thing about being in America for me is Best Buy, Walmart, Target, half price books, buy and sell. I can buy any Blu-ray for $5 if it's got in stock, which is technically about £2.60. There's like 15, 16 different shops that I can go and buy movies. When I lived in Barking, there was like two. And one was CEX and the other one was Cash Converters.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of people going to the Dollar Tree lately on YouTube and picking up the dollar Blu-rays.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got a Dollar Tree near me, so I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sadly, I've got most of the movies that I see in the bin, but there's a few in there if I'm like, I'd grab hold of them for $1.
Yeah.
Blu-rays for $1. Oh. I remember before there was a whole load with the Mill Creek ones that were in the Dollar Trees, and people were buying up like 30 of them, like Ernest Goes to Camp and everything.
Oh, really?
And that was on, I think that was on a Brendan Mitchell video ages ago. And now they've got the other dollar Blu-rays that play like Bernie and Trespass. And
Do you like the Ernest movies, Malcolm?
what's that?
Do you like the Ernest movies?
No, I can't stand them. Reminds me too much of Yo.
Sorry?
No, seriously, I don't mind. I said it reminds me too much of Yo. But seriously, I don't mind the Ernest films, and I don't mind the series. I haven't watched them in years since I probably was like since the 90s, but I remember them being fun. You know.
Well, but you've been watching anything lately, Chris? Anything good?
What did I watch? I watched Dead Man on Campus yesterday. I don't know if you remember that movie.
Them on campus.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, somebody sent it to me. It's just a 90s comedy about a couple of guys that are trying to kill the college roommate so they can get so they can pass their exams easily. Kind of fun. And saw the new X-Men movie. That was good. Yeah.
The new X-Men does look great. I tell you, when I saw the trailer, I was like, this is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good.
When it's Sketch News said it was terrible. but she didn't like it that much.
How many X-Men movies are there now?
6.
Seven.
You
Seven.
think? 7?
Let's see. There's the first one, the second one, Last Stand. Then you've got
Origins.
First Class. What's that?
Oh, yeah.
They got First Class. They got Origins and Wolverine. They got Days Past.
Yeah.
So I think there's 7. I think.
Yeah.
Kelly's got a question here. Will any of you be getting Ghostbusters 2 when it's out on Blu-ray?
I've already pre-ordered it with the statue in the digibook.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's coming out in the UK. I don't know.
I know it's coming out over here. I don't know about the UK, but I know it's coming over in. What's the special edition's $100, and it's got the digibook with 1 and 2 in. Thank God I never bought number 1. And it's got the statue of Slimer.
Yeah. I
So
saw it on the Zeren Isaac's video. He did a video of what it looked like.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm more interested in getting that beautiful Halloween set.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
Did you see the Shout Factory pictures of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. The problem is, I've got all of them, probably about twice now, and I'm buying the set again. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
But I do like the cover a lot of it. I'm still looking forward to seeing what it's actually going to be like, because they're supposed to be in cases inside the box. Now, is the box going to be like a hard box, or is it going to be flimsy like? And where's the book going to be, and all the other stuff, you know?
Yeah. Some of those sort of big boxes tend to have the ones where they just slide in rather than clip in the discs.
Yeah.
Some people don't like that. But...
Well, the problem is a lot of people don't like the digibook, do they? Like the Friday Faithful, we have to slide the discs in, you know?
Yeah.
I don't like them, but the problem is I don't see why people complain so much about them.
No.
Because if you don't move it about, it's not going to get scratched a lot. So.
Yeah, but I'll buy it if it comes out in the UK anyway. Ghostbusters 2. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but it's a fun one.
I believe there's some good extras on it as well, because there's never been any extras on the UK release of it.
There'll be extras. There is extras. There's new extras on the one coming out over here. And I know it's like the Sopranos set. That's got I think 26 hours more special features. I think.
Wow.
You
I'm looking forward to that set coming out and all.
You said you weren't a great fan of DVD extras or Blu-ray extras.
I'm not, but like I said, on certain things I'm like, when Promlot comes out on Blu-ray, I watch the special features on that. But for something like Insidious or something like that, I'm not going to bother. Not because they're terrible, because it's not something I care about watching the special features about. Like Sopranos, I'll enjoy watching the special features. Some of it will bore me witless. But some of it will be fun to watch, Because what I said before the chat started was that normally when I watch special features, I fall asleep because they're so boring.
Yeah, I like the extended Hobbit and stuff special features, but after a while, if you try and watch them in one sitting anyway, just I don't know how many hours worth of features, but yeah.
Well, I always get angry when they release things like The Hobbit, because why not just release the extended edition instead of making everybody buy the first one, then releasing the extended?
Yeah.
6 months later, so people actually have to go, oh, I want the film now.
Yeah.
Are you fan of movie extras, Chris?
Yeah, it's the same as Malcolm said, really. Just on certain films, if I really like the movie, like Dawn of the Dead or yeah. Some of the Hitchcock films have got quite a lot of extras, but I wouldn't be as bothered on something that I'm not bothered about.
That's what I'm talking about. Films like Psycho, you want to see the extras because it's such an amazing film, But something like, I don't know, something like a low-budget movie that comes out, you're not going to be too bothered unless you really love the film.
Yeah.
Like, if I had slashers, I'd watch the special features on that because the film was so entertaining. But with a normal film, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but slashers still low budget.
Yeah, but it's a fantastic film. You know, something like, let's say, I don't know, Black War Vampire. If I put on, I didn't like it. I'm not going to watch the special feature and go, oh, special features are fantastic, but the movie was terrible. You know,
There's no extras on that film.
exactly. And that's why, because nobody could be bothered to, because of how bad it was.
Have you seen that film, Chris?
Which film was it?
Blackwater Vampire.
No, no, I've not even heard of that film. Is it bad?
It's terrible.
Is it on Netflix? I might watch it if it is.
I've got no idea, because I know Netflix in England's different, so I can't say.
All right.
It probably would be, though, I think. They had Creepy Van on there at one point, and
Right.
that was terrible.
I'll look for it. I like B movies, but some of them are. I just watched Birdemic the other day. I don't know if you've seen that. No, it's really bad if you want to Google it. It's like the special features of the birds have been like taken off a really bad GIF website. They tried to do like Hitchcock's The Birds, but using Microsoft Paint. It
Oh
was
dear.
bad.
Well, if you want to look up Black War Vampire, it's under Z for Z movie.
Oh,
It's dreadful. It's Northwest, you know. Movie.
Maybe if Ghostbusters 2, the Blu-ray does come out here, maybe it might give me a reason to start getting Blu-ray.
Ooh, somebody might turn over to Blu-ray. To be honest with you, James, I'll be honest with my view on the whole Blu-ray DVD thing right now. People say Blu-rays are more expensive. To be honest with you, they're not. The only problem is you need a HD TV in order to really see a Blu-ray. For years, I watched Blu-rays on a standard TV because I just wanted to get the Blu-rays because I thought there was no point getting the DVDs when I had the PS3. But most cases, you can buy the Blu-rays now for like 2, 3, 4, 5 quid now. You know.
Yeah. There's a question. Sorry.
I was going to say, on average, when I buy Blu-rays, I buy them for like £4.99, and when I was in England, I used to buy them for like 5, 6 quid. I never paid more than that unless it was a film I actually wanted badly.
Adam's Collections 101 says, for some reason, the last two oh no, that's not him. If you guys were going to Hogwarts, which house would you like to be in?
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, go on, you answer first then, James.
Me? I'm not really a fan of the Harry Potter films.
You know some of the houses though, don't you?
No.
Oh, what about you? What about you, Chris?
I quite like the films actually and the books, but I don't know. Slytherin maybe. It seems like the cool answer. Yeah.
I like the books too, to be honest.
Yeah, I wasn't actually going to read them because I don't know. They didn't seem adult enough, but then I kept getting my other half kept asking me to read them, and I eventually did. They're pretty good. I enjoyed them.
I think as you go through them, they get more and more mature.
Yeah.
Because just look at the films. They start off a little bit dark, then they get darker and darker and darker.
Yeah.
The house I would pick is Slytherin, and I'll tell you why. Because the snake in Slytherin constantly goes, and I like that action. That's perfect. And you can do it, and it helps you later on in life when you're trying to get married, when you're trying to get a girlfriend. So that's why I choose Slytherin. That's the reason, not for the Hogwarts, but for the tongue action.
Yeah.
There you go.
Chris, Alex Twinder's got a question now for all of us. What's your most valuable movie or collection?
Hmm.
Got too many to mention.
For me, it's probably the Metropolis Steelbook. It wasn't expensive when I got it, but it's going for like 120, 130 pounds at the minute. So maybe that.
My cousin bought that at the same time when it was cheap.
Yeah.
And he's got it. It's in pristine condition. And he always says, "I'm never selling it because it's worth a fortune."
What's yours, Malcolm?
Movie.
Or collection?
If I counted DVD, it would probably have to be trying to think. DVD wise, I'll pick my most recent thing. Can't buy the thing. All the Colours of the Darks I picked up $45.
Oh, cool.
Blu-ray wise, I've spent up to 180 quid in the past on a Blu-ray.
Really?
180 quid for one Blu-ray?
Yeah, in the past. And then sold it for 2 quid to move over there. Can you believe that? 2 quid.
What was it?
I can't remember now, to be honest. What was it? It was a special. It was special limited edition German media book thing.
Oh, like the hardbox things.
Yeah, one of those kind of things. But it was a media book, you know. And it cost me that, and I thought, oh, I'll get a big amount of money for this. Put it on eBay. Didn't put a reserve on it. It went for about £1.50, and with free postage. So you know, it worked out all the best. I remember crying in my chair about, kind of getting angry, but that's my fault for not putting a reserve on.
Oh man.
It was of, I think it was of, what was it? It was a horror film. It was one of those. You know, one of those kind of ones you don't really hear of, but it's a classic, and I just can't remember what it was because I bought it because there's so many good things about it, and I just can't remember what it was. It was sound like Graduation Day.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It sound like that. Talking about Graduation Day, that's coming out on Blu-ray in England.
Yeah, I saw that. 88 Films putting it out, I think. They're putting out a bunch of trauma movies on Blu-ray, so that's cool.
Yeah, what did you mean was they put on the announcement on Facebook, it had trauma movies. The Graduation Day was in it, and I was like, that's not a trauma movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there was another one. Is it Mother's Day or something? I didn't think that was on either. Yeah.
And Graduation Day was meant to be coming out over here first, so I'm quite angry about that.
My most valuable collection, it would have to be the Real Ghostbusters complete collection.
They paid £109 for,
Wow.
and 50p.
No, 99 pence.
99p.
Yeah.
I was out by 49p. I should have said 98p, just so they went 1p more.
Yeah. You haven't still received your DVD yet, then, Malcolm?
No, it's gone missing, I think.
No, it might have gone missing.
Must have put the address down wrong. Must have put the address down wrong somehow.
Are you in a terrace house? Yeah, cup of coffee.
A terrorist's house? I'm in a terrorist's house. What?
No, I don't know all your details, but I'm sure of it.
Oh, hey Jimmy Richards, yeah, I'm glad you watched it. I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Because it's a fantastic film. I love the blender scene. You know, and I love the whole film.
The trace on it, man.
Johnny Vincent's excellent. Awesome movie. Glad you enjoyed it. Your mum's making her appearance again. She's the unofficial fourth guest of the Geeky-Chat.
You want to come and say hello, Mum? No,
Like the ghost, because you always say, Mum, do you want to come over and say hello? She goes, I'm not presentable. And then we get the voice coming from the wall going, oh, what did he say, James?
What did he say?
Hey, say, there you go.
So she's saying, he's saying stuff you say, Ma.
What did he say?
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I thought that.
Hey, I told you, didn't I? See? The unofficial fourth guest. The ghost of...
The ghost of Susan.
There you go.
I'm kidding.
What's this? Let's have a look. Yeah.
It's weird how they do the questions aren't really in order, are they?
No. It's really terrible, to be honest.
Yeah.
James, you should check out The Tripper.
The Tripper? Not
Because
Jack
you
the
look
Ripper.
James, you should check out The Tripper because you look like a kipper.
Your Next is great. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I own it. I recommended people watch it in one of the Geeky-Chats. Have you seen it, Chris?
Yeah, I saw it a couple of months ago. It was pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. There was another one that came out. It was No One Lives that came out at a similar time. That's one I've been wanting to watch, but I've never seen that.
Oh, that one with the guy in the front with the crossbow.
Yeah. Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
I haven't seen it. I see it in the shops all the time, and I'm not paying $12 for it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's one of the films I've been wanting to watch. Johnny Vincent, who's in Your Next, is at Comic-Con this year, so I'm a bit gutted about that.
Can you go? You can't go there now.
No, because it's in England.
Okay.
So I can't go to that one, so I'm a bit gutted about that, but...
Which Comic Con she at? The Manchester Comic Con, is it? Or
No, the
London?
London one. The London one on July 8th to the 11th.
Right, cool.
There's a lot of people there. There's Natalie Dormer there, who I've been wanting to see for years. There's, who else is there? I always go brain dead on the chats. I always say this, but it's true.
I'll be back.
George R. Romero's there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's someone I'd love to meet.
Yeah. I met him in 2005. Just for like a couple of seconds.
Film Game Junkie.
Very cool.
Stan Lee's going to be there.
Film Game Junkie.
It always amazes me that he's there because he's like the big guy, isn't he? Why would he go to a Comic-Con? He must really love doing them.
Yeah, that's a really big name.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, you'd think someone like that won't really need to go to a Comic-Con thing. I think he just does it for the fun of it because he's a billionaire, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever go to the UK Comic-Con, Malcolm, if you came back to England?
Yeah, I went 3 years running. I think I'd go again when I come to England. I want to go. I want to go with Adam one day.
Why?
I want to grab hold of Adam. I want to pick Adam up, and I want to go to Comic Con, make a big, massive video, right? Get Sketchy in it, have a whole crossover, right?
How about me?
You won't go to Comic Con, will you?
Yes.
You'll go to Comic Con.
Yes, I've always wanted to
Jump
one.
on. You can jump on the bandwagon then. We'll get Gareth to jump on. We'll get Chris to jump on. We'll get Alex Tinder and Claudio and all that. We'll get the whole YouTube Geeky-Chat crowd. Get them all to go, and we'll all take over the thing.
And even Kelly as well.
Yeah, Kelly can come and all. We can get everybody. The whole Geeky-Chat crew, like the Wet Movie crew.
Because you ever going to come back to England?
I plan to eventually. I plan to come back on, on trips to visit my family.
Yeah.
I also plan on, hopefully, when I do, visiting people I know on YouTube, doing some videos, kind of thing, like holding up, kind of things like that, getting to see them, spend time with them, things like that.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
I think it would be like, for instance, popping down to see James, forcing him to go into CEX, stuff like that. Threatening him if he doesn't, well, I'm going to kill him. Stuff like that. Have it on film.
No,
Yeah.
you're not going to threaten me. You'll take me into a CX and I'll say to you, it's a wonder I've never done this before.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the only reason James probably won't go in there is because I'm not there to take him in there. We called it, say, look, James, pick up a few movies. James, oh wow. Then get rid of James and head down to see Adam. See Adam, do some funny videos with him with his clown mask on. And then just when I get back, put it all on YouTube. I think it'd be cool. Call it the May to December YouTube England tour.
Yeah, okay, that would be cool.
That'd be
You know,
cool.
do 3 weeks where I do a week where I see my family, the other 2 weeks going to see people from YouTube.
Yeah.
Just turn up at the doorstep with a knife.
Yeah, you know what? I could do that, James. Just turn on his doorstep, go like, hey, yeah.
Will you be okay to stay in hotels in like Bristol and stuff?
No, I was hoping people would let me sleep in their gardens.
Oh my god!
You know, in a tent. I was going to bring a tent and just sleep in the gardens. Now, of course I would sleep in a hotel, wouldn't I?
There's one local to us.
Oh, that's handy then. So yeah, I could do things like that, you know. I thought that'd be a cool thing to do. Maybe I could see like 6, 7, 8 people from YouTube and have like 8 different massive videos.
That'd be cool.
And the worst thing, you know, the funny thing is when I was in England, when I was on YouTube, all I ever did was meet Americans, right? Now I'm in America on YouTube, all I ever do is talk to people in England. How creepy is that? It's like none of this happened when I lived in England, alright? Now I'm making great friendships, I'm having fun and all this, and they're all away, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, have you had any Americans on this chat yet?
No. Don't want them either. They're scum! Fuck you, Brendan Mitchell! Yeah, you know, no, seriously. No, we haven't. Probably eventually, you know. Funny enough, though, I was in one with Sean C. Phillips and Brendan Mitchell.
Were you?
Yeah, I was. I popped into it. Alex Trinder knows about this. I popped in there, and the problem is, it's like, this is the reason why I say you should always stay to 3 people. A whole load of people went there, and all they were doing was sitting there going like this. Not saying anything. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't. Because one was is, you get the people who are in their own little cliques, like Danny, Cindy Stalker, Sean C. Phillips, Call Duda, and Brendan Mitchell. They all know each other constantly. So they talk to each other, no one else gets a word in.
Oh, so you got an invite, did you, to their video?
Yeah, I was in it.
It was quite a recent one, wasn't it? I remember.
Yeah, I didn't say anything, but I was in it. I think I said a few lines, but didn't really get a conversation.
So how did they manage to invite you if they didn't know you?
Because what was this? They put a link on their Facebook, and you can just go into the chat.
Okay.
But it's not something I recommend because they had like 50 people going in there, and it was like boom, 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 and then people were leaving, and you know, I don't like that. I like the one-on-one kind of with 3 people because you feel like you can really socialise more.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
what about the birthday bash? How did you think of it, Malcolm?
I thought it went all right, but there was times when no one got to talk because other people were joking and laughing and all that. That's why I like it at 3.
Yeah, but I can't do it. I mean, couldn't really get word in edgeways.
See, that's what I mean. You know, Adam didn't get a word in edgeways because, you know, Adam's polite. Adam's polite, so he's not gonna jump in on the conversation as I would. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you would, James, or Sketchy would, or Gareth would. You know, that's why I like it like 3 people because that sounds like Adam's always going to be able to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit like that I'm a bit like that, Adam. I wouldn't just like dive into it like that, maybe.
Well, you know, I mean, I totally understand. When I was younger, I never would have because I was too. How can I put it? I was very polite, very like I can't butt into people's conversations because it's rude. And as I got older, I was like, these people, they don't care about me. Fuck them. and I'd jump in a conversation, talk about waving my penis about, and you know.
Well, it breaks the ice anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you tell someone to smack their penis in their face, they normally start talking to you in some form or another, whether it's laughter or anger.
Yeah.
Chris, do you like collecting hard boxes?
I've only got one of Night of the Living Dead, but there's something I would like to collect, but they're pretty expensive, so I've never really got into doing it.
Got some Malcolm?
Well, hard boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some. I've got Trauma, terrible film, Dario Argento film, hated it. Paid $20 for it. Wish I could have ripped out and thrown it in the bin, but it's not that. But it's worth some money in the long run, so I can't do that. I had what's that?
Is it DVD or Blu-ray?
Blu-ray. I'm not going to go buying DVD hard boxes so I can get Blu-ray ones now. I got an Enter the Ninja hard box from Germany, which is beautiful. It's got a cover on it, but I've never seen before. I'll have to show it one day on one of the Geeky-Chats. I had Sleepless in the Car Plan, which was two other Dario Argento ones, but I sold them to come in. Instead of getting like 80 quid for them, I got 10 quid. So that was a loss.
Yeah.
Other than that, not really. I got any. You know, what's this? Got a comment. Jimmy Richards says, I loved the scene in Your Next when Amy was going to run to help. And they were all yelling, you can do it, Amy. And she ran right into the wire and died. You know, I thought that was really funny. I was laughing hysterically. It reminded me a lot of Wrong Turn 4 when they're on the moped thing. What was it? What's it called? The thing where they drive on the ice.
I don't know.
Ice road truckers?
No, it's the you know the thing you sit on like quad bike, but you go over the ice. Anyway, you know what I mean. When they're like, yeah, we made it, and they go straight and the wire cuts their heads off. I was in tears of laughter. I love those type of endings because it just makes me laugh with happiness, and through the whole day afterwards, I'm smiling, I'm happy, I'm horny, and I just want to party. You know, just because it seems like that. So totally agree with you, Jimmy Richards.
Why would you be horny?
Because normally I've seen like that, I'm like, this is so fucking good. I'm gonna go and have sex right now. Normally I don't. You know, there's a bit of high tension where the person's got a head that they've cut off and they're using it to play with themselves. Then they cry out after using it. Classic scene. Love scenes involving heads, especially severed heads.
Oh, I watched a movie with a severed head the other night. I can't remember what it was now.
What about Slashers when he's got the head connected to his hip?
Yeah.
See, I like the film because of the severed head. Have you seen the film? Have you seen the film Slashers, Chris?
No, I think I've heard of it. Is it like a comedy?
It is in a way. Like there's this bit where the girl was in it, and they're killing everybody. These three slashers: Chainsaw Charlie, this priest one, and the doctor. Whenever the lights go out, these guys are obsessed with getting her breasts out by ripping her top off. They do it like 3 times in the whole movie, and I'm just laughing, going, "This is so pathetic." You know, why would anybody want to keep like you can live if you let us rip your top off? And you're just like, okay. I was saying this is the evil version of Girls Gone Wild, false.
That sounds kind of funny.
Well, you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about.
What, Girls Gone Wild?
Yeah, but bad Girls Gone Wild, where it's got serial killers ripping their clothes off for them. If they don't do it, they get stabbed and killed.
Okay then, how many severed head movies have you seen, Wayne?
Well, I've got The Man with the Severed Head, which was an old film where his head gets cut off and it's put on another body. That was a ridiculous movie, but a load of fun.
Yeah.
Then you've got, obviously, you've got the Reanimator, where the guy's head's off and he injects it and he's walking about with it. Then you've got problem like where the head gets cut off doing the bit where he beats up, which is funny because he beats up Nicky and he puts on the crown, his head gets cut off and rolls down the aisle bit, and he goes, ah, and runs out. That's excellent. High Tension, aka Switchblade Romance, same title, same same film.
Yeah.
I always like the scene in Jeepers Creepers at the end. You know where they've skinned the boy and he's looking through the hole in the eyes. I always thought that would have been quite cool if you'd have seen the character, because the character in Jeepers Creepers to me reminds me of the Wishmaster character, just like a different version.
Yeah.
Just with with the kind of like with the skin on. And it would have just been cool if it had ended with the skin just attaching to itself and just looking at the camera like, that would have been awesome. And to answer Alex Strinder's question, yes, you should do a video of your DVD Blu-ray collection, because that's the one thing people care about on YouTube more than anything. Collections and going out and about and talking about dirty, crazy stuff. Alex Strinder, I'll go CX with you and James. Yeah, you go CX with us, right? You'll have a party of a time. Because I end up arguing with everybody in CX. Give me that fucking DVD, you bastard.
Why would you say
Seriously. Seriously, I always end up in arguments with staff members, because I remember in the Barking one, I went in there one day and I was just minding my own business, like I do. And the woman said, have you got the Incredible Hulk? He went, nope, we've just got Hulk. And I said, nope, you've got the Incredible Hulk. He went, they're the same movie. And I went, you're going to get fired because you ain't got a clue what you're on about. Guess what? He got fired.
Good.
Because he had no idea what he was on about. Because I complained about him. I said, you shouldn't work in a store like this if I can talk more about and find films that you should do in your own store. And he had an argument. He argued with me because he went, oh, you're a know-it-all, weren't you? And I went, yep. So I just hate when people do things and they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I was in CX today actually. Just trading a couple of games, but pretty bad staff at the one that I go to. They're a bit like that. Where they don't really know anything.
Well, they don't. You ask them a question like, "Have you got this?" and they go, "No." They don't look at their store. Just no. And the woman afterwards said to me, "What Hulk movie should I buy?" And I went, "Yeah, buy the Incredible Hulk, because the Eric Banner one, yeah, that's right, Jimmy Richards, it's terrible." Alright? Just like the Jonas concert, I admit it, terrible. And, she was like, thank you, my son's going to love this. But if they don't know what they're doing, they shouldn't be working there.
What was the Incredible Hulk TV series?
That was a classic show. It's one of the best shows ever. I used to Hulk up myself. I used to put on my green face paint and that, and my body paint, and I used to Hulk up and go like this. Oh, yeah!
What?
I still do every Wednesday.
Hulk with an epic beard.
I didn't have an epic beard then because I was 5. But you know what? Just for you, I might do a video of me hulking up. Whoa!
Hulking up with a beard?
With a beard.
Or are you going to paint it green as well?
I'm going to paint myself green, and I'm going to run down the road, and I'm going to have a sign saying, James Johnson, finished. And it's going to have me running, and then it's going to show me running in Bristol. Okay, this question for you. If you could be any superhero, who would it be?
For me?
Yeah.
Batman.
And Captain Pugwash doesn't count.
Who?
Captain Pugwash.
Captain.
Who would you pick? Who would you pick, Chris?
I don't know. Maybe
Batman.
Deadpool.
Who?
Batman.
Who would you pick, Chris?
Probably Deadpool. I quite like Deadpool.
You know what? Deadpool is cool because technically you can't kill him.
Yeah.
And he's got a great sense of humour. Who would I be? So you'd be Batman and Chris would be Deadpool.
Who's Deadpool?
You don't know who Deadpool is? You need to look this up. Deadpool's one of the greatest characters in the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, really funny.
Real comedy. I love I like the comics of Deadpool, and at Comic Con there's someone dressed up as Deadpool every year, and he does the same movements and does the same kind of talking and everything. It's so funny.
How does he talk?
He talks like you, James. Who would I be? Let's say if I'd be a superhero, I know who I'd be as a villain, but I don't know who I'd be as a superhero. Who would I be? Let's say, let's see. Let's make it something interesting. I'd probably be. I know I'd be Wolverine, because I'd love to go, and I'd love to go get angry and just slice people.
Actually, you look like him, Malcolm.
Oh, thank you.
With your beard.
I look like him because I'm a hunk. And hunks look like Wolverine. I've got that rugged look to me like Wolverine too, like, yeah. Alright, what villain would you be?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd be Robocop.
Robocop's not a villain. Robocop's not a villain, though. I know you could be. You could be Dick. You could be Dick Jones.
Dick who?
Dick Jones. That's the main villain in RoboCop.
Okay. What does he look like?
He looks like a dick. Actually, I got to be the original RoboCop's an amazing film.
You're back talking about the Willies again, Malcolm.
The Willies? You want to talk about how you like playing the Willies again? You brought it up this time, you and the Willies, eh? I think I'm obsessed with it. Do you kiss it sometimes?
No.
You do, didn't you? Kiss the Willies, didn't you?
No.
I was clucking for it now. What about you, Chris? Who would you be if you had to be a villain?
I don't know. I've always liked the Joker. It's a bit of an obvious one, but I do like the Joker. Yeah, it's kind of boring saying that, but I can't think of any. My brain's drawn blank. Huh?
Are you a Joker?
I try to be. Nobody laughs though.
Level up pick, let's say. I think the Joker's obvious, like you said. You know, Joker's probably one of the greatest villains of all time.
Yeah.
I think if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Red Skull.
That's a cool one.
The real Red Skull, not the crappy Marvel film Red Skull,
Oh,
but
no.
the comic book Red Skull. It was basically Captain America's Joker, basically. The most evilest Nazi going. And that's who I'd love to, that's what villain I'd love to be. I love the comic book version.
Yeah.
I've not actually read many of the comic book Captain America stuff, but it's one that I'd like to get into.
The problem is, when you look at Red Skull in the Captain America movie, First Avenger, he's a coward. He's constantly running away. And he's constantly going, "You think you can beat me, Captain?" And you're like, this is not how it goes in the comic. In the comic, it's like this. "I shall destroy all humans. And I shall destroy all Nazi rebellions. Captain America, Steve Rogers, is a bastard." And he's got a real menacing look. As in the movie, he's like, "Oh, Captain America, chase after me like I'm your girlfriend." I mean, you're like, oh. Okay, favourite comic book movie / superhero comic book movie? James?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man? What one?
I go with the first of the Tobey Maguire films.
The Sam Raimi films.
Yeah.
I always liked the 70s to Spider-Man more, where he used to walk around. Has anybody seen this? Where he's like this. In the costume. He looks like a severe, it looks like an elderly woman with serious dementia walking around going, and then climbing up the wall like. You know, I love that, but that's not going to be my favourite movie. I think, obviously, Batman, Michael Keaton is an obvious one. If I had to pick one, I'd have to say I actually liked First Class a lot. I like Kevin Bacon's character, and I like the story of Magneto. Magneto has always been one of my favourite characters, because he's not a bad guy, and he's not a good guy. He's just somebody who's severely been hurt in his life, and had everything he cared about taken away from him, so he kind of wanted revenge. And I think that's why Professor Xavier and him actually are kind of like friends still, even though they're on opposite sides.
Yeah.
What about you?
I liked Hellboy 2. And I liked the new Dredd movie as well, the Judge Dredd movie.
Oh no.
Did you not like that?
That Dredd movie was terrible.
Really?
I hated it. Do you know what I wanted? Do you know what I did with that disc? This has become a trademark of mine now on the Geeky-Chat. I got the disc, I watched the movie, pulled it out, and I did some angry video game nerd shit on that. Pulled it out and went, yeah, shit. Put it in the toilet, dropped my pants, squeezed one out, and then took away, pulled it back out, threw it in the bin, then burnt it in the garden. It was terrible. I preferred the original Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone.
Really?
You know, it just felt like there was no character development in Dredd. It was like, I'm Dredd, put your gun down, let me get my gun out for you, bang, 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 oh no, you're working with him, bang, 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 oh, we're doing the raid too, we're doing the raid all over again. Oh, you know, it was just like, oh, you know, as I like the other ones.
It did just kind of feel like a video game.
It did, didn't it? It looked just like it. That's what most films now look like in action. Because they're all CGI'd now, they look like video game levels.
Yeah.
I mean, Resident Evil Afterlife looked like one big video game.
I've not seen any of those movies, the Resident Evil ones.
You haven't seen any of them?
I'm all.
James loves them.
No.
Yeah, that's something you're missing out with on Blu-ray. Because the quality of it on Blu-ray is beautiful.
Retribution, that's the last one.
Yeah, and that one was probably... That one, I don't like how they kill people off and then bring them back. And it's like clones and all this going, give up your money, we want to go buy ice cream. We got zombies in the car who need ice cream. Like, what?
Okay then, what would a zombie eating ice cream look like?
You. You with a bit more of a mouldy face, like...
You mean like this?
Just like that. I'm going to tell you this, James, right now. Once you watch Day of the Dead, which I hope you watch in the next couple of days, you're going to say to me, I love Bob. That's all you're going to say, because Bob's the most amazing character in any George R. Romero film.
I'm going to be watching that day after tomorrow. Because I'm going to be watching Carrie tonight, and then I'm going to start watching all the movies Kelly sent me.
I just did my yoga.
Oh. So my wife just popped in. With red salmon sandwiches. Ah. Oh. She spoils me.
With what sandwiches?
Red salmon.
Okay.
I'm so lucky. Do you know, before I moved here, I was all alone. Nobody cared about me. My family gave up on me. I was practically disowned. Now I'm over here. I've got great friendships on YouTube. I've got my wife. My family talk to me. Amazing.
That's because you're a cool dude.
Do you want to hear a story?
Okay.
I'll tell you a true love story before I met Donna. I went on a dating site called Plenty of Fish. Right? Everybody knows about that site. And I spoke to this one. There was this massive woman on there. She must have weighed probably about 400 pounds, I think. And I was talking to her, and we were getting along. Now, I didn't care about her weight because I'm not one of those people. You know, it's about who you are, right? And that's how I hope people are with me, you know. So we talk on the phone for about a week or two, and she goes, "Oh, why don't you come up to Bury St Edmunds and meet me?" Okay. Get on a train for 5 hours. She calls me and goes, "Are you still coming?" "Yes, I'm still coming." Get up there. She told me she had tiny tattoos like this, and they turned out to be this big on her arms. Went inside. She didn't. What the hell?
Where's he gone?
I don't know. But anyway, I'll continue the story, and he'll probably pop back in. Oh, there he is. What happened? He's paralysed from the conversation. It's so shocking, but it's plenty of
I have no idea. I think my connection's a bit.
Yeah, the quality is bad on your end, to be honest. It's been quite bad. It's been getting worse. You know, the video quality.
Really?
Yeah, it's picking up now.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was saying. So I went up to meet her. I got there. She gave me the most dirty look like this, like, oh no, right? We went in. She let the door go on this elderly people, so I held the door open for them. She said, "Oh, let's go one at a time to order food." I said, "But this is a date. Let me pay for it." No. After 10 minutes of talking to me while eating, she said, "I've got to go to the bathroom." Or the restroom in America. But she said, "I've got to go to the bathroom." Went in there, come back, said, "I don't think this is working. I don't like you. You're ugly." Got in a cab and left. 5 hours for nothing. Gutted. Upset I was. Got home, cried my little heart out. Thought, fuck relationships, fuck women, hate them all. 3 days later, met Donald online. Just shows you stuff changes. You know?
What site did you meet Donna on then?
I met her on a virtual program called Second Life. What you show me? You show me if you look like a biscuit.
Yeah.
That's you, isn't it? One side plain, the other side black hair. That's exactly good. Look at the biscuit and then look at yourself.
It's
one side's the
chocolate.
face, one side's the back of your head. Yeah, she was Friday the 13th part 2, Jimmy.
I love all the Friday movies.
You would that?
Hmm?
You've watched all of them?
I like them all.
You like Jason Goes to Hell the most, didn't you? The worst one.
I
I hope
haven't seen that one yet.
I hope when I die, especially if it's gunned down by police and people, but my kidney takes people over. It jumps inside their mouths and possesses them.
There's a question.
What's that?
Has anyone seen the horror film Devour with Jensen Ackles?
No,
Somebody's
but
asked that. I think it's Adam.
I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't.
nor have I.
I always love these bits, you know, when it goes pure silent, like, who's going to mention it first? Who's going to say something? Will it be me? No, because I'm going to get him to say it first.
Malcolm, I know what one of your favourite film is.
What's that?
And I know it's your favourite because I know you love the actor in it.
I know you're going to mention, but go on.
No, it's going to be Cry Wolf.
And why?
Jared Padalecki's in it.
Is he? Because I tell you what, I didn't know that because he's so forgettable as an actor. But even when I put Supernatural on, I can't even tell he's there.
Why? He's Dean's brother.
Yeah, never knew he was there. I just heard it was Jensen Ackles talking to himself through the whole series. Cry Wolf is a good film and I enjoy it.
Yeah. So, do you not like Supernatural at all, the seasons, the show?
What's that?
You like Supernatural?
I've never really watched it.
No?
Watched, I think, a couple of episodes.
I think it's coming up to its final season, isn't it now? Season 8? No, 10?
Yeah. I thought their final season was going to be season 5. The Faculty, is that the one with Josh Hartnett in it? Because that's one of my favourite horror films. Jim Mitchell says this. Oh, where is it?
Yeah, I've got it.
Have you seen The Faculty, and if so, what did you think of it?
I loved it.
What about you, Chris?
Yeah, I really like that.
James had sex with his copy.
That movie with Robert Patrick as the teacher with the alien inside him.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. It came out in the 90s around the same time as, like, Disturbing Behaviour and those sort of...
I love Disturbing Behaviour.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
I watched The Faculty on VHS back in the day when it came out. And I love when Frankie Jessen's head's on the legs, moving about, going, ooh, Josh Hartnett, ooh, it's going towards him. I love that scene. Bad CGI, but fun. I love it when they all have to sniff the drugs to find out what one's the alien as well.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing. Because it's not who you expect it to be.
Oh, that was cool.
You know, and I love the whole film. The whole film's excellent.
When it ends up to be that girl at the end.
Ruin it for everybody.
It's an old movie now.
Yeah.
Adam picked up Misery, and that was even older. And you ruined that one.
It's a classic. Misery is a classic film. It's worth talking about.
Sure. I've got on Blu-ray from Echo Bridge.
Echo Bridge. I've got some films from Echo Bridge.
Echo Bridge is a terrible company for films, but they're all right, I guess.
They're cheap.
That's why.
I've got Dracula 3 on Echo Bridge Entertainment.
You should get the Blu-ray pack. It's like $5 for all 4 Dracula movies.
No, the Wes Craven movies.
Yeah, all 3 of them, and then They Live.
They
I bought
Live?
that one. Yeah, They Live is on the end of it.
What's They Live?
It's about penises that come to life. Right? And they start killing people by getting in their mouths and choking them to death.
Aren't they alive already?
What's that? What's that?
I said... I said, aren't penises alive already?
No, technically they're not, because when they're connected to you, it's the blood rushing to your penis from your own excitement from your brain. So technically, no. But if they're not on you and they're jumping around, they're alive. There's a film called Pervert with a clay penis that runs about winking at people and killing them and everything. Great film. I recommend it. It's from Arrow. In England, you can get it from Arrow on DVD.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You've seen the film, or you've seen the...
Yeah. No, I've seen that it's on Arrow. I've seen one that's similar called Bad Biology, which is about a killer penis.
Yeah.
You ought to watch the movie Teeth, Malcolm.
I do every day when I look in the mirror.
The horror movie Teeth, I mean.
All I got to do is, then in that case, all I got to do is look at my dad's teeth. Oh dear.
Oh man.
Time to eat applesauce.
Apple what?
Applesauce.
Can I have some?
Not from the same spoon, no. Otherwise I will look strangely weird.
I thought you were drinking it.
Drinking it?
Yeah.
Then that would be even worse when we're drinking out the same glass. Well, don't mind me, I'm just going to share my applesauce with my friend James. We're going to be passing on germs to each other, but please, act like it's normal.
What's in your sandwich?
What? Do I want to have a sandwich?
Yeah.
Or was that you want to have a sandwich?
No.
Because on my video, you're between me and Chris, so technically you are in the middle of a sandwich.
I said, what did you have in your sandwich?
Red salmon, it's red salmon, I told you that earlier.
Red salmon?
Yeah, beautiful stuff. It's a family tradition for me.
You love
I
it.
used to only have red salmon on birthdays and Christmases. Now Donna gives it to me whenever I've been a good hubby, so...
I thought you were just gonna say that whenever I've been a good baby.
A good baby?
Yeah.
Well, at least I don't look like a baby full grown up, James. Like you. With you, people look at you and they're like, oh, let's put me in my arm. Blah, blah, blah.
My mum still goes, "Aww."
Because you're a little baby.
And you're yours.
And I'm yours? What?
No.
I
I said you are still your mum's baby too.
too what I am. I'll always be.
Have you got any brothers or sisters, Malcolm?
Half brother.
Yeah.
His name's James, actually. God's honest truth. His name is James. And he tried to kill me.
Why?
He got jealous of me. I've said this before in the Geeky-Chat. He got jealous and he wanted to kill me, so he tried stabbing me in my bedroom. My mum caught him, kicked the shit out of him, and kicked him out.
Yeah.
And I've got a half sister who I only saw once, and she went, "I'm not spending time on that fat little shit." And at the time, I have to admit, it was upsetting. But now I feel back, I laugh because she's dead now.
Oh.
Yeah, she got hit by a car.
Wow.
Speeding, 120 miles an hour, hit her, flying.
So you're the only one?
Well, my half brother who tried to kill me, he never got arrested for it, but he was a drug addict, so he's probably dead somewhere. Or in a gutter somewhere. Me, I'm the only decent one. When I was born, I had a twin, and the twin died.
Wow.
What was your twin's name?
Never really had a name. I guess my mum said she would have called it Martin.
Call it what, sorry?
Martin. Malcolm and Martin.
Alright.
Obviously, I was the fun one because look at me always cracking jokes. So maybe it would have been better if he lived and I hadn't, because then he would have been like this. Oh, James, please don't annoy me anymore. Oh, dear. Oh, why am I here? Oh no. The horror of it is the geeky chat.
You got a twin, Chris?
A twin?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You haven't, it's Adam, isn't it? Isn't Adam your twin?
Do you think I look like Adam?
A little bit. I won't say you guys look a lot alike, but I'd say you look a little bit.
Yeah. I've got an older sister.
You're his sister? What? You're his sister?
Yeah.
I was like, what? Now, what were you saying, sorry?
Then I've got an older sister.
Oh, okay.
Not that I'm Adam's older sister.
Oh, dear. What about you, James? You've got a sister, haven't you?
Yeah. I got a sister in the UK and a brother in the US.
The brother in the US was a cheapskate, sent you $25, but turns into about 13 quid instead of giving you 25 quid.
About £12 actually.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
got cash today.
What a cheapskate.
Yeah.
I should do that for our family. Oh, you want 10 quid? Here goes $10.
My mum's putting it towards so a little bit of extra so I can take it to Cardiff on Wednesday.
Cardiff, to
Yeah.
see the Doctor Who experience.
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you a fan of Doctor Who, Chris?
Yeah, I haven't seen the Matt Smith ones, but I like the old ones and the David Tennant ones so far. But yeah, I like Doctor Who.
When you say the old ones, are you talking about Classic Who?
Yeah.
Because
I
James
haven't
doesn't
seen them
like
since I was younger, though.
Classic Who is great. I think Classic is a lot better than the New Who.
New Pooh?
New Who. New Who, Poopadoo. Who was your favourite Doctor then of the Classic Who?
Mine?
No, not yours, because you don't like Classic Who.
I like Paul McGann for the Doctor Who movie.
That doesn't count.
I thought it did.
Not in my mind, it doesn't. Paul McGann doesn't count in my view.
Okay. Why? You still
Because he was in the movie. You know, I don't want to sound funny, but he was in the movie. He wasn't in the series.
No, but so he's not counted as the Eighth Doctor to you then?
I don't count him as an 8th Doctor. He is the 8th Doctor, but in my mind he isn't.
I like Tom Baker, I think.
I think to be honest with you, I think Tom Baker's probably the most popular one.
Yeah.
My top three, if I had to count, would have to be Tom Baker, Patrick Troughton, and probably John Pertwee.
Oh, yeah.
Like you know, Tom Baker to me was probably the best one when it came to all around, you know, fun.
Yeah.
But Patrick Troughton I thought was very eccentric and was fantastic. And John Pertwee I thought was just excellent with the whole hello Brigadier and you know all that.
Yeah, I need to revisit some of those old ones. It's been ages since I've seen some of those.
What about the spin-off shows then?
What, the Sarah Jane Adventures and the K9?
No, Torchwood.
I've never seen them.
I don't count Torchwood, to be honest, because Torchwood's the newer. It's like, what do you call it, isn't it? I mean, Torchwood does count, but you have to count K9 and you have to count the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah, but
They're the original.
do you like Torchwood?
I've watched a couple of episodes and liked it, and I'd probably definitely watch it.
You a fan of John Barrowman?
No. Because he's gay. And me, I'm a full man, mate, 100% man. So I have to be against all gay people. No, I'm only joking. I don't like him because he's too weird. He creeps me out, you know. Like in the scenes where he's with Rose Tyler,
Yeah.
he's all flirty with her, and you're just like, but in the series you're acting gay as well. And I don't want to sound horrible to people who are gay, because I love gay people because they're wonderful people, like any other people, you know. But I just don't like it. If somebody's supposed to be gay in the show, make them gay. You know, if they're supposed to be straight, make them straight. Maybe it's meant to be bisexual. I don't know.
What about the Sarah Jane Adventures?
Better than Torchwood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it on the CBBC channel. I like the one when the Slovene come in it.
The Redeemer comes in it from the 1974 movie.
No, the Slovene.
Oh, the Slovene?
Mm.
Oh, what, you're talking about the pill from Harry Potter?
No.
Did they have their snakes hanging out? Did they have their tongues hanging out?
You're the one that I had the head of here the other night.
You know what? I've got to be honest with you. I never liked the Slytherin that much.
No.
I thought they were really cheesy and really crappy in special effects.
They got to go inside, they slither inside people.
Yeah, weird. But I have to admit, I like your little mask you've got. The one with the replica of your face, anyway.
Yeah.
And then Sketchney had a replica of your face as well. I was like, wow, talk about being a fan of the chat.
Oh, man.
But even she had a full mould version of your head. She wore it in the chat.
Okay, then here's a question for you. If I made a mask of my face, would you wear it?
Yeah, go on then. I'd wear it pretend to be you.
And what would your impression be?
Well, I'd just act natural. Because all I'd have to do is go like this. And don't forget the famous bit where you go like this, James, right?
What?
Where you stick your head down in the chair and start wagging it back like Ted. Or Sam. How are your boyfriends anyway?
Sorry?
How are your boyfriends, Ted and Sam?
They're not my boyfriend.
You tried making out with one of them. Even Gareth said you did.
Oh, no. I mean, just...
You lifted him up and you tried to do some tongue action. I saw you.
Ted asked me to pick him up.
He asked you, did he? So you can talk dog. So what do they say to you? They go like this. They go like this. Hello, James. It's good to see you. We need your help to help old dog Tanya to become one. Okay, we've got some questions, and to be honest with you, we've been avoiding them because we've been talking, so let me mention them.
Okay.
Alex Dennis said, have any of you seen The Greenkeeper? Piece of shit.
Greenkeeper?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Have you seen it, Chris?
No, I've never heard of it either.
Okay. Kelly says, I agree, Alex. The Greenskeeper is terrible. Okay. Kelly says, has anyone seen the horror film Devour with Jensen Ackles? We answered that, didn't we? Adam says, I thought the Dread movie was awesome, a lot of fun, and he wants to tongue you, Chris, because it's such a tongue picture. But there you go. So, have you guys seen the faculty? Oh, Adam says this. The staff in one of the CX near me are terrible. There's only usually one person on the tills, and then there are 5 tills, haha. And people are waiting in the queue for about 30-40 minutes just to get served. The longest I've waited is just over an hour. Well, you know what my biggest problem with CX is? When they get the electronics and they're standing there for like an hour looking at it and not letting the people behind who are actually buying stuff get served. That's the worst part. Because they want to buy stuff in, but what about the stuff they've got to sell out to make the money?
No.
You know, the one in Basildon's the best one though, because in Basildon they've got the electronic section where you can sell your stuff, and then they've got the section where you can actually buy stuff. So I've always liked Basildon. What's this? Adam put, yes, Chris is secretly my sister. I knew it.
Well,
Jimmy Richards says, James, when strange things happen, are you going around the twist?
How are you?
Well, I haven't got the song on my computer at the moment because it's.
But I have.
Oh yeah, you have. Do I play it?
I can't.
Why?
It's not on my computer anymore. It's on my hard drive somewhere.
Okay.
Otherwise I would have played it.
You what?
Otherwise I'd have played it. What was I saying? Let's have a look.
I'll be getting my laptop back during this week.
I hope they've actually fixed it. I hope they're not pissing you about still.
No,
Chris is getting angry about
it would be about a week by the time Monday or Tuesday comes around.
it. Have they told you what the actual problem is?
Yeah, it's to do with the there's a cable in the drive. It's the hard drive, and they need to wait for a new cable to come in to put it in.
It was the keyboard.
No, cable.
Oh, cable. What, inside the actual laptop?
Yeah.
That's pretty shit then, isn't it?
So they got ordering another one and put.
Are they charging you for it?
No.
They should have checked all this long before they sold it.
Yeah.
If they have any other problems in there, just grab hold of the laptop, go around and smack them in the face with it. That's the Essex way.
The Essex way.
Okay, Adam, I'll try and do one next week.
What?
Alex Trender's going to try and get off with Adam. And Chris is going to join in. And James is going to be there watching through the peephole.
I'm watching now.
Oh, look, he wants to see it now.
My eyes are here. Hello.
So you want to bring up a subject, Chris?
yeah, what TV shows are you both watching at the minute? As far as like current TV.
Current TV, so what's on right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. James, you can go first.
For me, currently on the TV at the moment, there's nothing until when Doctor Who's back on. I've been watching Angel, but I'm watching movies at the moment.
Yeah.
That's easy for me. I've been watching Ray Donovan. I've been watching Under the Dome.
Oh, is that any good? I've not seen any of them.
It depends. I like it, but I don't expect that much from it.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying it's one of the worst shows they've ever seen. But they say the same thing about every show, you know?
Yeah.
What else am I watching at the minute? Trying to think, what else is that? I've been watching Awkward, the teen show on MTV. I've been watching, I've been watching, I started watching Penny Dreadful and Catfish.
What's Penny Dreadful?
What's that?
What's Penny Dreadful?
Oh, Jimmy Richards recommended it to you like 3 chats ago.
Alright.
Yeah, I watched an episode of it. I can't really mention anything about it because I don't remember it that well, but I watched an episode. I've been watching Orphan Black. What else is on? Can't remember anything else right now. What about you?
Seems to be the sort of time where everything's ending. I wanted to start Penny Dreadful. I've been watching Hannibal.
You like it? You like it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm a bit late to it, but yeah. And Game of Thrones, it's got 1 episode left.
Oh.
Watching that.
I've been watching Game of Thrones as well, and I watched Hannibal, but I haven't watched it yet, the 2nd season. I watched the 1st season. I liked it, I think it's a bit samey kind of thing at times and a bit
Yeah.
dull in points, but it's not bad. Game of Thrones, I love, but yeah, okay, sorry, I didn't mean butt in then.
No, I don't know if there's anything else. I wanted to start Penny Dreadful. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, but most things have ended that I watch. They're not starting for a while, but I've got a couple of Blu-ray. I was going to start Boardwalk Empire. It's one I've not watched yet, but people keep mentioning to try it.
Yeah, I watched Boardwalk Empire, but I watch them on the box sets.
Yeah.
And it's a good show. I find it's not. If you like The Sopranos, it's like a different version, except obviously it's in the Prohibition times, and it's a lot slower. It's more talk with more character development.
Yeah, I like that.
As The Sopranos was more about character development with violence.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Have you watched Sons of Anarchy, either of you?
Yeah, I've got them.
Yeah.
How many seasons is there?
So far, there's 7. The 7th one's coming on TV, the 6th one's coming out. You like it?
Yeah, I love that show. I actually need to watch the 6th season, but it's not out yet on DVD, I don't think.
Are you both a fan of Breaking Bad?
On the complete series.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic show. You know what? I watched that. I remember someone recommended me that, and I went, what? I want to watch some old guy with cancer making meth. What a load of bollocks, right? Got the first season, watched the first 6 episodes or 7 episodes in one day. Then bought season 2 and 3, watched them in 2 days, and then the others when they came out. And I was just like, oh.
Yeah, I did the same thing. It's one of those that you just can't stop watching once you start.
You're right.
So good.
One of the first things about it, though, is that you take a guy seriously once he puts on a black hat. So, one minute I'm Walter White, next minute I'm Heisenberg. Always made me laugh, that. But I don't think the show would be any good if Jesse, Aaron Paul, had been killed off like they planned him to be in the 3rd episode. So, because it ended up being quite good. I love the smartness of it. I love how Walt White is actually very intelligent and a genius, and that he beats these people for doing things.
Yeah.
But, it's just awesome. Let's have a look.
Chris, your webcam, is it built into your computer, or is it...
Yeah, it is, but I think perhaps I'm not getting a great signal. Because I'm kind of at the back of the house, so maybe it's a problem with the signal. Is it blurry?
No, I'm just wondering whether it's a built-in camera.
Yeah, this
Kelly
is
Kelly says, I want to see Jimmy Richards on camera. Jimmy Richards and Kelly are obsessed with each other. Kelly's obsessed with the fact he lives in New York. And Jimmy Richards is obsessed because she loves New York and she's in England. Just get on the cam, do what you want to do, then don't tell us the story, alright?
I got an idea. Next time, maybe on the midweek chat, and if Kelly can get a camera by then, they can both be on here.
Oh dear.
Jimmy Richards and Alex Trinder and Kelly.
Not at the same time.
No, but in the course of time.
Alright. Ooh, yeah, Alex Trinder was meant to be in the birthday bash, and you neglected him, and his friends got angry.
I didn't mean to.
Claudio and Sam Thomas, they were like this. Fuck you guys! If Alex Trinder's not in here, we don't like you.
So sorry, Alex. If you're there, if you're watching.
So, Grace, what's your actual favourite film?
Of all time.
I think I have 2.
Okay.
One of them is
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dawn of the Dead, the other one.
And Dawn of the Dead?
Yeah.
The original?
Yeah.
I got to admit, I prefer Day of the Dead. Where's
I love
James
Day
gone?
of the Dead. Oh yeah, it's just...
Oh, well, now we can party without him. Yeah, come on, get all the strippers out. Yeah. Day of the Dead to me was always better. I always preferred that one, probably because I like the character of Bob.
Yeah, brilliant character. I think with Dawn of the Dead, I just saw it way more before I ever watched Day of the Dead, so it sort of stuck.
It's like people with Night of the Living Dead. People prefer that, watch that more first.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, I watched Dawn of the Dead before I saw Day of the Dead. What happened?
My connection went away. Sorry, I'm back now.
You've got really bad luck when it comes to Geeky-Chats lately.
I'm back. Hello, I'm back again.
But yeah, Day of the Dead has always been my favourite because I love the character of Bob. I love the ending. I love his relationship with the scientist. It's just awesome.
Bob, did you just say?
Yeah, Bob. You know, watch Day of the Dead tonight, and then you can talk about it in the next chat.
Yeah.
Now, the next chat is going to be on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I would have already watched. Let me see. I'm going to be watching Carrie tonight. Tomorrow the Fly.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll be watching it by the time the next chat comes around.
Don't forget, James, you've got the chat with Malcolm Monday.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's your favourite movie?
What's my favourite movie? I've got three.
Yeah.
My Bloody Valentine, the original. Prom Night, the original one, the 80s one.
Cool.
And Enter the Ninja. They're my three top movies ever. They're all in number one. I can't choose.
What's number one? All of them. Yeah.
I said, yeah, I can't pick between them. They're all number one to me.
Cool.
Have we got any questions at all?
James, this is Fright Night. His
Fright
number
Night.
one film is Fright Night.
Yeah, which one?
The second.
The original second or the second?
The original second, because the remake of the second is a pile of shit. If you said New Blood was your new number one movie, I'd kill you instantly. I'd stick my hand through the screen, grab hold of your neck and snap it. It is though, isn't it? Your favourite one is the second original Fight Night.
Yeah.
See, I know James pretty well, you see. I know his channel, I watches.
I've still got that spare webcam in my desk here that if Kelly wants it, it's hers.
Now send it to Kelly. Get her to get on the cam. She needs to come in the chat and talk to us. Maybe she gets intimidated by me because of how I'm with Sketchney. I don't know.
I'd like to know the reason.
What's that?
I'd like to know the reason. Would she like to come in with us one day, or, you know?
James would love Kelly to be in it because he's obsessed with her. Because she's such a great friend of his. He's like, get in the chat with me. Get in the chat with me, please. I love you. I love you, please.
Yeah.
Oh, you miss it.
Otherwise, one day I'll cry if she didn't come in here.
That's what he did to me. He said, if you don't join the Geeky-Chat, I don't know you. I don't know you at all, but if you don't join, I'm going to cry. So I joined it the first time. 23 chats later, here I am still. Because he still blackmails me into crying.
Otherwise, I'll be like this on screen.
Yeah, they're really good though.
Oh, you
really
like them?
Yeah. I've been catching up on the sort of first few that I missed, but.
Then you know what I'm talking about. In the first video with me, I sound really weird, and I sound bunged up, and I'm like this. This is me in the first one, right? Yeah, I like that film. Yeah, it's really good. Now I'm like, go suck a monkey's dick, bitches. You know, it's like, it's alright.
What do you like on your very first chat?
If you watch the first chat, I look so boring and so depressed and so bunged up and ill. And now look at me, I'm like the party of every chat almost. I'm always saying things, weird things. I'm partying. I'm jumping up and down.
Maybe it's because you just used to do DVD updates and, you know, general reviews and stuff before doing these.
You're right, you know.
And you was a bit loose, maybe.
Loose?
Yeah.
You broke me open, did you? Don't tell the wife. She won't be happy. She'll come after you. You know me, I'm fun once I get going on something, then I can be a lot of fun, you know?
Mhm.
Takes a while.
Because
So
we're
what's your favourite TV show of all time then, Chris?
Um, hmm, I'm not sure.
I mean, there's been so many good ones over the last 10 years, it's unbelievable compared to what they used to be. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not sure what my favorite of all time is. Maybe, I don't know. I like Buffy and Angel. I do like those movies, those shows.
yeah.
I kind of go to revisit those quite a lot.
Do you own them?
And actually,
Chris, do
the
you own
American
those?
Office as well.
What's
Chris,
that?
do you own Buffy and Angel?
Yeah, yeah.
I think everybody likes it does now. They're like really cheap to buy now, aren't they? Did you have them on VHS originally, Chris?
What about Buffy on VHS originally? It
Okay,
was
James.
like, I don't know, like 4 shows.
Did you have the Angel ones?
I've still got the Angel VHS.
Not all of them.
Okay, so James, what's your favourite TV show of all time?
You mean from like, is it at a young age or?
All time. All time. You can only pick one or two of all time. Since Chris said Angel and Buffy, you can pick two.
Okay, well, because I was watching it from a young age and I still like it now, I'll go with The Real Ghostbusters
Okay, you get one more.
and Angel.
An Angel. Mine would have to be The Sopranos and Life and Times of Tim.
Have you both seen my Real Ghostbusters set? If not, I'll go and get it.
I've seen it thousands of times.
Okay.
And like, you know, I went through all your videos, and you've
Seen
had
it.
like 50, 100 videos of the real Ghostbusters set. And I
Yeah,
sit there and I'm like, this is excellent the first time. Oh, well, I didn't see this bit the second time. 20th time, oh no. 80th time, oh
have you
shit.
seen it, Chris?
I've not seen it. I'd like to see it.
They did a collaboration video with Gareth Archer on it, and Gareth had the plastic, I think.
Yeah.
And he had, basically, Gareth had the shit version. And James has got the deluxe edition. I bet that killed Gareth. I bet that really bothered him. Because any collector obviously wants the better version. So in the video, Gareth is going on about it, and he's going, the metal tins are worse because they can snap and all this, and and I'm in tears of laughter. Because I'm like, he's trying to find ways to put the set down. But yeah, it's a good little collection. If you want to show it, James, you can.
Right, I'll be right back.
He loves this set. I think it's his favourite set. Oh, he left. He doesn't want to say it. Yeah, I got him. Let's see, I'll answer some questions while we're waiting. Yeah, they do. I did talk about that, Alex. They do. CX seem to have a lot of fake printed covers, and they accept that. But if you go in there and you go to sell it, and you're a decent person, and you've got a cover like that, we won't take it. And to be honest with you, I can't see you can take a film with a fake printed cover because it's against the law. And if you contact the film company, like I don't know who you call it, the copyright, whoever's on the back of the thing, you know, Universal, Paramount, whatever, they can get in severe trouble for it because pirated covers are against the law to make because you're copying a copyrighted material. And plus, it's not an official release then either. You might have the original disc in it, but it wants to have a pirated cover. I mean, it's not so bad if you got a free DVD in the post, or you got one from like from a friend and you want to do that. But buying one, you're really going to pay full price of a pre-owned one for the same reward for that. You know what I mean? Waste the money. And Chris said, I'm getting the fuck out of here. The real Ghostbusters don't want to see it, so he just left.
What?
I'm joking. I don't know what happened. I think he lost his internet. Your face was so gross. Day to Day is my favourite Mero film. It's my favourite Mero film, so. I can't get into P Dreadful. Do you think England will win? I hope England will win the World Cup. Are you watching them later? Because I'm watching them. I'm putting on my shirt. I'm gonna party English style, and I'm gonna be screaming, "England, come on! America can't win." America won't get through the first round, but I think England's gonna get through the qualifiers. Like in the group stage. And I think they'll get past the first 16 and then lose in the 8, I reckon, because normally that's what happens. But I'm hoping they win.
Is Chris coming back?
What's this? I don't know. Hold on. G. Richards, I would like to do a Geeky-Chat someday, even though James would probably laugh at me for liking Hulk. Jimmy Richards, I love you being a chat. I love your comments. I enjoy talking to you. I think you're fun. You'd be great. And he would take the mick out of your Hulk. But remember, you've got the secret weapon from my DVD Disney collection. Remember that. You've got the secret weapon.
Okie dokie. Did Chris say something?
He just went, Chris, are you looking forward to seeing the real Ghostbusters? And he went, fuck it, I'm leaving. No. And man.
Why?
He just didn't want to see it, I guess.
You're not being... Are you serious?
You're cold smart. It was. Do you really think someone's going to do that? And I'll go, fuck it, I'm not going to watch this.
I mean, so he had a reason to go, did he?
No, he just disappeared. I think he lost his connection.
Well, I've got it here anyway. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is there something strange in a neighborhood?
Who are you going to call? Ghostbusters.
Simon.
Simon? What? It's on in 20 minutes? I thought it was on at 6.
Slimer.
Oh, is that hold on. When you say it's on in 20 minutes, is that the actual match, or is that the first half an hour where they're entering the match and they're warming up? Has anyone seen the movie Bubba Hub Toe? I've never seen it.
No, I've never seen that.
I want to see Jimmy Richards on camera. I want to crack gay jokes with Jimmy Richards.
Who says that?
Me.
You want to see Jimmy Richards on camera? I want to see Kelly on camera.
They all want to see you on camera. Partying.
I always party.
Yeah, you don't we know it? You're like this. Woo, yeah, you're like Angel. And when he's at that party doing that weird dance, that's you 24/7 on the Geeky-Chat.
So, it's a box of goodies.
So it looks like Chris ain't coming back for a little while because I think his internet went out. But just in case he doesn't come back and he watches this, I'd like to say a couple of things. First of all, I really enjoyed your company. You were great being in. Everybody liked you being in. Thank you for taking the time to be in the Geeky-Chat. James
cooks off.
James doesn't care that you were here, obviously, because he's got nothing to say. So I appreciate you for being here.
If you're going to watch this on the archive video, Look what I brought down a special.
Oh, we can watch it on a different video in your collection now. Oh! Oh! No! Oh!
And the lid just comes off like this. Whee!
I'm gonna say this before I met James, I wanted to own this collection. After seeing James with this collection so many times, I've given up on wanting it. I've been like, never buying it now.
Really?
Seriously, I've seen it so many times. I'm like, never buying it. Just gonna look at James's videos if I ever fancy it because he'll put me
Yeah,
on.
actually, if you do get it now, you won't get the steel books.
Yeah, I will, because when I come to England, I'm gonna steal your copy.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna grab hold of it on the way out. I'm gonna go like, suckers!
And this is the best bit of the set.
The bonus disc.
Yeah.
You ain't got all the Extreme Ghostbusters yet, have you?
What?
You ain't got all the Extreme Ghostbusters yet, have you?
No, I've got volume 1 of the first season, but they didn't bring out the rest in the UK. Oh, Chris is back.
He's not back yet because his video. There he is. He's come back. I was just telling James about how when he went to get the real Ghostbusters set, you went, fuck this. I don't want to put up with this. I ain't watching this, and you just left. You know.
Yeah, I think I've got a bad connection. It was nothing against the real Ghostbusters, honestly.
There's nobody here. Woo.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, my connection keeps going from really strong to like nothing at all for some reason.
Is it connected or is it wireless?
It's wireless.
Yeah, it's probably the certain time of the night because sometimes different companies do their different things, don't they? I mean, if I'm on the internet between 2 and 4 in the morning here, the internet's completely off.
Well, really?
Yeah, which isn't good, but it is. Sometimes it just goes for hours, and then you wake up the next morning, it's there again.
Right. Well, if I go missing again and I can't get back on, I apologise anyway. It's this stupid internet.
If it goes missing, it's because the real Ghostbusters is awful.
Okay, Chris?
Yeah?
Here it is.
Oh, wow. I used to love that show when I was younger. I haven't seen it for ages. Wow.
This is the... Really, how many times do you think I've shown this, Malcolm, on the channel?
Well, honestly,
Yeah.
probably about 12.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
I've seen every single one of your videos, James, so...
Bonus disc exclusive with this.
The best part, isn't it?
Yeah.
James, what, so if that's the best part, James, I'll buy the collection off you and you keep the bonus disc.
No.
Alright, so I'll give you 20 quid for the set and you keep the bonus disc.
No. And here's the epic episode guide.
Wow, how big's that?
Quite thick.
It's thick and all.
Wow.
What I like about it is it's really coloured inside as well.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And you get 5 steel books.
Steelbook.
Originally, you don't now.
Have they re-released this with like cheaper packaging now?
Yeah.
It's all just plastic cases now. Same artwork, but it's all plastic cases.
Right.
Well, if you want to see what it looks like on the other one, all you got to do is go on Gareth Archer's channel, I think, because it's on there, I think.
Yeah.
Volume 2 in the back, still
What's it
good.
got?
Classic. This is one of my all-time favourite shows growing up.
Yeah. Me too.
I think it was on Fox Kids and CITV.
Really
on
nice.
ITV.
Sorry?
I thought it was on CITV, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was CITV.
Okay.
We can decide if one of the cases.
That's lovely artwork.
Yeah.
How many episodes is there altogether then in the whole thing?
Altogether, I'll tell you. Well, you get them. You get some like Slimer episodes as well, like spin-off show at the end.
Yeah.
So the Slimer spin-offs are about 15 episodes in total. For the real Ghostbusters, there's 134 episodes.
Bloody hell. Have you watched them all?
Yeah. I
Cool.
watched them all in one go when I first bought the set.
All in one go? How did you watch 134 episodes all in one go? That took days.
I meant days, matter of weeks as well, but I watched them all.
I was like, all in one go? That's like, talk about crazy.
Yeah,
What was your
I think,
favourite TV show growing up, Malcolm?
It was my favourite kids show growing up.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of the diet?
No. I like it, but it's not my top. Are You Afraid Goosebumps were great when I was a kid, I'll admit that, but that wasn't my favourite. My favourite probably was Wacky Races.
Wacky Races?
Yeah, Wacky Races, and I'm trying to think what we were at when I was a kid. I was a big fan of Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? The Ghostbusters have got them.
The original Scooby-Doo, not the newer versions in the 90s, but the original ones.
Have you
Original
seen
ones
the
were the best.
Scooby-Doo movies?
What's that?
Have you seen the Scooby-Doo movies?
What ones? The live action ones or the animated?
The live-action ones with Matthew Lillard and
Michelle Gellar and Freddie Prinze Jr. and
yeah.
yeah, I've seen them. I have to admit, as fun as they are to watch, they're nothing. They're terrible compared to the actual show.
Yeah.
You know, I've got them. I own them, and I remember I went to the cinema to see the first one, and I really enjoyed it at the time. Now I put it on, I'm like this. Well, this is some serious shit. You know, it was, don't get me wrong, it's fun for when you're a kid, but you just need to appreciate the original series. You know, like the Jetsons. Most Hanna-Barbera shows were excellent.
Yeah.
Catch the Pigeon. You know, I loved Wacky Races. That was always my favourite, Dusty and Muttley.
I'm Muttley. My laugh is Muttley.
It's actually, you're right. So that must mean that I'm Dastardly. Dick Dastardly. I always knew I was a bit of a dick.
Ooh, Muttley.
No, me. Because I'm Dick Dastardly and you're Muttley.
And you have Janine at the bottom there.
Janine?
Janine, the Ghostbuster there. That,
Oh, okay.
there, the secretary.
You didn't get the Extreme Ghostbusters now. You got the first volume, didn't you?
Yeah. But I mean,
Ain't got to come out.
use a complete box set, then that'd be good.
Might do. Didn't Gareth get one as well?
Yeah, I said it to him.
Yeah.
It was there was 2 editions left there in Asda,
Yeah.
so I picked them both up, and I sent one to him.
That was nice of you.
Yeah.
In return, he
No, no.
sent you. And in return, he sent you his love.
No, in return, he sent to me this, the X-Files game.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically, originally, I sent him it because I couldn't play it originally. I then was trying to get a new computer, then wanted the game back. So he went onto eBay, got a cheap one. He received it, sent it on to me, and now I got it again.
Nice. So he did the old trickaroonie on you.
Yeah. We both
Oh,
sent.
James should put the... Hang on this. Jimmy would just come with an excellent idea. James should put the Geeky-Chats on DVD and sell box sets to them at the London Comic Con. We could do that. Make a fortune.
What? You mean download it?
No, do it in a box set, go to Comic Con, get a stall and sell hundreds of them.
Yeah.
I don't think James is up for that bit.
Yes.
I'll do it. I'll do it and I'll sell them. And give James none of the profit.
I thought you forgot about the sink then.
What's that? Your mum's in the sink?
No.
You better help her.
He said that you was in the sink.
This poor mum always listening to me saying weird things.
It's not me that's bonkers, it's my mom.
So your mum possesses you all the way through the Geeky-Chat then? Okay.
We're the geeks.
Geek of the Geeky-Chat.
What's this here? James should put the on DVD. You know, if I downloaded does these chats afterwards become an MP4 so you could download them?
I've downloaded them all to MP4. I've put them all on a hard drive. Because I always worry that your account's going to get took down because you've got the goosebumps and all your favourite dark theme tunes on them.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
always take them off and keep them on hard drive.
Okay.
Straight after they upload, I save them.
Good idea. Either of you watching football?
What's that?
Either of you watching the England football thing tonight?
Yeah, I'm planning to after the Geeky-Chat's finished. I plan to run upstairs, put on the football, go, come on Lampard! Come on Wayne Rooney, you has-been piece of shit who can't kick for God knows what.
Rodney, who's he?
Rooney. Right? Rooney's just like another Beckham. Oh, magic foot for like 2 years, and then, oh look, now I'm a failure, I can't do anything. I put on women's panties and walk around pretending I'm something I'm not. Fuck David Beckham. Fuck Rooney. Get Lampard, get Gerrard. I like those guys.
Yeah, but didn't David Beckham used to be famous in football once?
Yeah, he used to be the big guy, didn't he? And now look at him. He's a big loser. Hate that guy. Hate Beckham. Oh, James is gone again. It looks like, is it me? Does it look like I'm the only one with decent internet connection today?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
So, are you going to be watching the football?
I might do. I'm not a big football fan, but I might watch bits of it, maybe.
You got to support your country.
I know. Yeah.
You should
That's
do
what
my
I could get
cousin.
into.
You should do my cousin. I said, you got to watch football and support your country. He says, fuck the country's shit.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
what was I just saying?
You were just saying how much you love Chris and you think he's a beautiful human being. And he was saying thank you, and you were like, I shall come over and visit you in your special room. And that's when you got cut off.
I'm back.
Back again. You were saying, was David Beckham famous in
Yeah.
football? He was. He was the biggest name in football, and also now he's the biggest loser. Anybody who was a fan of Beckham seriously had no taste. And yeah, he had a magic foot, and yeah, he helped Man United out for a few years, and he just got worse and worse over time. He started attacking people and getting kicked off. But what was it? 2 World Cups ago where he did that? You don't do that in football if you want to help your team win. What a loser.
Does he still live in America?
I don't know. I think he's training people in England again. I think.
I think he's going to manage a team in Florida. I think.
Is it?
I think
don't know. Or is he training them?
I'm not sure.
I know it's one of the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Alex Trinder. Yeah, they invite people, and Sean especially didn't speak to anyone. It's because they think they're above everybody. That's what it is. Next Brendan Mitchell, Sean Seafood show, we'll go in there, and I'm just going to keep on screaming and saying shit like, Sean Phillips can suck my penis, and all this stuff. And, you know, I should do that just to see if they actually do anything, like talk to you or not. You know, because most people just sit there going like this. Well, one bloke, last one, was on his pipe going... And there was another guy sitting there like this.
Isn't it like you had constipation then?
And there was an Australian boy in there that Sean C. Phillips and Ben Mitchell were talking to, right? And it was like, why are you talking to this 13-year-old boy when there's full-grown men in there? It was just really weird. James, you can watch if we're allowed to see the anaconda.
When you were in there?
A what?
No, they don't. Well, what's it? No, they don't. They don't talk to you when you're in there. Brendan Mitchell mentioned something to me about how I'm constantly attacking him or something. So he definitely watches these videos.
Does he?
Yeah, because he told me he sees me attacking him all the time.
What, he messages you?
No, he said it in the chat. He said he saw me, he sees me, apparently he was saying something about how I constantly attack him. I'm never happy with what he does or something.
You want a Geeky-Chat?
Yeah, no, he didn't say Geeky-Chat, but that's why I say most of it.
Yeah.
So he sees you. So Brendan Mitchell has seen you live on the Geeky-Chat. Does that make you feel?
Cool.
One of your idols, isn't he?
He's one of the guys that puts on the 12 dislikes.
He probably is.
Ooh, we got a lot more questions here now.
Hi guys, hope you enjoyed the birthday bash. It was fun. It was fun. James, you can watch if we're allowed to see the anaconda. People keep wanting to see your anaconda.
Who's Anaconda?
Yours.
What?
They want to see your anaconda.
But who is Anaconda?
Your penis. The anaconda's your penis.
I thought it was somebody's name.
That's your penis.
No.
You know, James goes in the front to intimidate people.
I'm looking to see if I got any more stars.
We've got another question. We've got another thing here. Where are we? No One Lives surprised me. Was better than I was expecting it to be. Some good kills, some gore. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I just haven't picked up because it's been too expensive.
Chris is gone again.
Yeah, I told you, he gets tired of talking to you. It's like, fuck this. He wants to talk about real Ghostbusters and David Beckham. David Beckham was the last time he's going to put up with you. Like, he's come back now just to threaten you again. He's going to have had enough of this. I'm not going to leave this time. I'm going to just tell him straight. I love James. I love how you always look like you've took serious crack.
What?
You always look like you've took crack and you're like up in the moon or something in a chat, but you're like one of those people that's totally wasted. You know, like, ooh.
Do an impression.
What of you now?
Yeah.
What's an anaconda? Who's anaconda? My penis. Oh.
Hello. What's my head?
He left again.
I got a decapitated head.
Thank God. I used to love Sean Phillips. Now he's just boring.
Who said that?
Alex Schrinder.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's boring now, Alex? I mean, what's all the reasons? I don't say why people dislike the video. They dislike the video because I guess they just, I don't know, people just want to dislike for the sake of it, don't they? I mean, James is always having fun and he's having a party and he's enjoying himself. I'm enjoying myself. Everybody on here is enjoying themselves. We always get those people that always want to be mean, you know? I mean, people always having a go at people, aren't they? James, you've had some horrible comments. I've had horrible comments. You know, everybody does. It's just
they don't like to have fun.
Yeah, they don't know how to have fun. Be fun.
You right, Mum? Yeah, I'm still alright. What are we doing?
No, you don't say mum, you say mumsy. No, you're alright, mumsy.
Are you alright, Mumsy?
Where is your mum exactly?
About 20 past 11, Mum. How long do we have left, Malcolm?
15 minutes.
Okay, about 15 minutes, Mum.
Your mum wants to watch the football, does she?
Yeah, I think she wants to watch the football. He says that you might want to watch the football.
Oh yeah, of course I do.
Sounded nice there. Oh yeah, of course I do. Ooh.
Have you ever done the football dance before?
What football dance?
Yeah, the dance of the football. Ooh.
Go on then, you do your football dance.
I haven't been drinking any cider today, did you, sir?
If I'd woman me, I'd do the proper football dance of the side's coming home.
Go then, you do that.
Can't go now because there's not enough women there.
How big is your office there?
Tiny. About 12 foot by 12 foot.
Is that a back room or are you in the front room there?
This is a back room. This is downstairs by the garden.
And how's your little cat, Sue, today?
She's alright. A bit moody. She wants to watch the football.
Yeah.
No, seriously. It's alright. He had to get his shots.
Yeah.
And basically he's been a bit out of it in the last couple of days because of the shots. He's been a bit sad, you know? So, it's a bit depressing.
Any more questions in the list of questions?
There is. James, take your top off.
No.
Someone says we want to see you topless, James.
No, it didn't say that.
Someone does in the comment section, it says it.
Kelly hasn't said that.
I didn't say case out, I said somebody said it.
I used to love Sean Phillips. Who was it? I don't understand why people.
I'm hoping England wins. I really hate how this goes, you know. It'd be so much easier. How many viewers we got? Oh dear. James is gone. Gone but not forgotten. Oh, he's back again. Well, there's two versions of you on the chat. No, seriously. It's really weird. There's one of you frozen, and there's another one of you. There's twins. Two Jameses. Shit. Rapey or what? There's one that looks really moody down in the corner, and there's the happy one.
I'm famous. La-dee-dee-doo. I'm the drunk one.
The drunk one. Okay, so do you want to talk of a subject before we go then?
Yeah, you were suggesting.
No, you suggest one. You're the host.
Oh yes, I forgot that. Yeah. You gonna be watching any movies tonight?
Yeah, I'll go watch Endless Love, and I might watch All the Colours of the Dark, because I've been waiting to watch it for years.
Yeah.
You know, the Giallo lover in me wants to watch it. I don't know why, but today it feels so dark. It feels so cloudy and dark outside, and it looks really sunny out there now.
Yeah. I might watch Carrie, depending on how long it is, because it's 11:10 now.
Oh, you're not going to be up till 4 in the morning again.
No.
I'm always up till 4 a.m. in the morning.
Are you alright each morning?
I get up at 9 and go to sleep at 4.
That must be a very short day. I mean, long day.
It is. When I work, obviously, I'm going to have to sleep properly, obviously. I'm hoping to find out next week if I got my job. If I got my job, then...
No more watching movies and TV shows at night.
No, just bed boy. Just beddy boy. Get done to tuck me in and sing... I love you, you love me. Be so good and sleep tight, as I'm right here beside you and you need a great big hug. Let me kiss your forehead too. Night. You know, but no, seriously, I'll have to go to sleep early and stuff, won't I?
Yeah.
Because it'll be like 12-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
What is it with you showing your chin constantly? What are you trying to do? Show your beard off? That
Yeah,
bum fluff.
the very thin one.
You're trying to show that bum fluff off?
Yeah, trying to judge the epic beard.
Epic beard. How many viewers have we got, James?
None.
How many?
6.
Really?
Yeah.
Brendan Mitchell's watching.
Hello, Brendan. Hello, Sean. How are you?
Invite them in the chat. I'm sure they'll come.
Well, let them send me a PM first, then I'll decide.
Wouldn't that be funny? Can you imagine it? Having the Geeky-Chat and it's like Brendan Mitchell popping in the chat all of a sudden. That'd be hysterical.
Is he subscribed to both of us, do you think?
Maybe. He might be one of those secret subscribers. I doubt it, though. I doubt he cares about the little people.
The little people?
Yeah. The people who are not... You know, the people who are not in Hollywood and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, ones that can't visit, like New Vegas and stuff. I mean, he's not going to go to England, is he? He might do, I guess. You know? I mean... I don't know. Why do I even care? You know, what would I even care if he does? Because I'm in America.
What's that thing with the tiny face behind you?
What thing?
It's yellow and it's got a smile.
This?
Yeah.
This is the thing I have sex with regularly.
Is it your brother?
No. My brother?
He looks more like Mr. Happy. Yeah. Oh,
The blush colour. Oh, James. This is James's lover. Yellow.
How about if Slimer played with him?
Got nothing but a yellow belly. Slimer. Ugh. I always like Slimer. I think Slimer's my favourite character in Ghostbumps.
Ghostbusters?
Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, not Ghostbumps.
My mum loves the episode Slimer Come Home.
Oh, I see.
You know when Winston has his birthday party and Slimer eats his cake?
Yeah.
and Peter gets angry with him, and so he leaves the firehouse,
Yeah.
and they all go searching for him, and they got to try and find him to bring him home.
I want to answer this. I want to answer this comment by Alex Trinder.
Okay.
I want to answer it. Okay. He doesn't buy any films. To be fair, he gets for free though, and then he gives his true opinion on them. He doesn't do around the towns like he used to. Well, you know, to be honest with you, when I watch his videos, like I watch Brendan Mitchell's, because I watch him regularly every Tuesday or when they pop up, you know, that bats and all that. I don't care about what they eat. I really don't. I don't care about what Sean C. Phillips eats. I've got no care in the world for that. I'd rather watch him go in another store. I understand he needs to eat, but he wants to watch it. Would anyone want to watch me eat if I was out? No. Show your food. Say you're a friend like how Brendan Mitchell used to with Andrew. Fine, alright? As for picking things up, it's always suggesting crappy films like Camp Blood 3, the David Sterling film. He's always saying, oh, get this film, this cheap, really crappy film. Him and James would make best friends. Because he's always going, oh, Black Wall Vampire just come out, go and buy that. And stuff like that, right? So James and him could be best friends. No offence to you, James, because he likes the films you like. Right? But, you know, and all this stuff, some of the films he mentions are really good, sure. But I don't even bother watching him or Brendan Mitchell's DVD Blu-ray update videos because they bore me witless because they're all the same thing. Oh, this film's good, this film's sad.
What videos do you enjoy from them?
I enjoyed the Holding Up video and that, but then I sit there watching Brendan Mitchell's Holding Up videos and I'm like, I could do Holding Up videos and it'd be so much more fun. On average, I buy about 10 to 20 movies every time I go out. People like Brendan Mitchell and that, they get some for free, sure. And people are so stupid they don't even realise that. So they go, oh, how did you buy all these? When they're not really spending that much money at all.
Yeah.
So I sit there and I'm like, come on, pick something up, come on. And afterwards he goes, oh, I bought this one Blu-ray, this two Blu-ray, and I bought this big box of Tabasco sauce. That was what he said in the past before he was on his weight loss thing. I'm so happy for him on the weight loss thing because I think like everybody used to get overweight and then they lose weight.
Tabasco
tired of them.
That sounds like a very hot and spicy sauce.
Well, it's like the Black Friday video. I was expecting to pick up a hell of a lot of stuff. He didn't. During Black Friday, I picked up about 105 different movies.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, what the fuck? So I kind of get tired of it because I'm like, well, I'll do it myself. I'll buy the stuff I want. And to be honest, when I get a camera and I'm driving, I'm going to do out and bats and all that videos myself.
So I'll go to the shop on HMV to get some new DVDs, and I'll go next door and come out with some cheese sauce instead.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's like. Oh, I had to hold up on some Tabasco sauce. I know this is about movies, but I'm going to buy Tabasco sauce instead.
What you should do is get a movie, get a sauce, and put the sauce on the movie.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's basically what you might as well do. Because it just made me go, but when I get a camera and I'm working, I'm going to just do my own holding up videos because I'm sure people will enjoy them because I actually buy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm working somewhere like Sears, I've got Best Buy next to me, Target, Half Price Books, CEX, you know what I mean? I can do this stuff even when I'm doing work.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So I just don't agree with it. If you're doing a holding up video, actually go out for the holding up. You don't have to buy stuff if you don't want to buy stuff, but don't go up on, oh, I hold it up on Tabasco sauce. That'd be like me going, oh, I hold it up on Geeky-Chat.
Do you like Tabasco sauce?
No. Do you?
What's your favourite sauce?
Woman sauce. No, I probably tartar sauce.
Oh, that's fish sauce. I love that.
Yeah, I love that with my fish.
Fish and potatoes.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to get 3 movies in the post to review instead of buying them. But I think, to be honest with you, I'd still be buying a lot because they don't send you everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
When I get my laptop back and I got my Flip software back, I'll be able to do some reviews of the movies I've received lately.
oh dear. Day of the Dead is a good film. I don't remember it, but I remember this green character walking about. He reminded me a lot of Slime. It was very funny, and he moved like this. But I can't remember what else happened in the movie.
And his name was called Blob.
Blob, yeah, it's Blob. It's Blob, all right, buddy. Blobby Bob. Oh well, Alex. When I get a camera and I'm working in that, you'll see me do holding up videos because I'll record every time I go out and buy something. Because you're more likely to see me you're more likely to see me buy loads of stuff than most people because I'm a bit fanatical when it comes to buying stuff.
It's time to
buy and sell. I go in and I pick up like fucking 60 different things.
Yeah, I liked your latest DVD update, Blu-ray update. That was good.
Oh yeah, you saw this, did you? You saw this then, the kid-friendly version of Showgirls.
Yeah.
I told everyone in my Blu-ray update they should buy this for their kids because it's very kid-friendly. No nakedness, nothing. I was quite angry. I found out that there's a bit of rip in the case. A tiny little rip.
Where did you buy it?
Best Buy, $4.99.
Was it sealed?
Yeah, it was sealed. The film I'm really looking forward to watching is The Hustler.
Who's that on it?
It. But it's all, what's that?
Who's that on it?
Paul Newman.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see it, but never had the chance to.
It's 11:20 just on. Better end up now.
I'll say this quickly to action before we go. I haven't seen the older videos of MJ. I think I did when I first went on YouTube, but I can't remember them. And David Sterling has got such an aggravating voice. And all his most of his films are terrible. And when I hear people going about how great they are, I'm just like, oh my word, are you seriously blind? Because it's like, oh. You know, 10 people to go out and buy terrible movies should be against the law. You know? And David Sterling pumps them out. They're all crap. Alright, here we go. Let's say our bye-byes then.
Okay. You go ahead first.
Alright, I'll go first then, really. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Chris for joining us, even though his internet was terrible. I know the real reason was because you didn't want to see the real Ghostbusters set, but you were forced to. So I'd like to just say thanks for putting up with it and taking mad. Here he goes again. Alright. I'd also like to thank everybody for their comments and joining us, especially with the football coming on. So thanks for that, because I'm going to go and watch that now. I'm looking forward to seeing England win, hopefully. I think Italy's going to win probably 2-1. That's what I reckon. 2-1 to Italy.
Well, I'm not a football fan. I'm not going to watch any of it.
Yeah, well, that just shows you're not a patriot of your country. But a true patriot of England will watch football because they'll want to see their team win, even if they hate sport. But that's a different story. I don't care about that. But anyway, 2-1, that's what I reckon. It's going to be 2-1 Italy against England. That's going to be the score, I reckon. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to all the regulars. We love having you here. And next week and on Wednesday we're gonna have Adam, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
Elections 101.
The next Wednesday it's gonna be James, me, and Adam. So I hope you guys will for that.
Okay. I'll end up now. I was I was going to say something else. I was my DVD reviews, aka James Johnson, and so from me and Malcolm, from me and Malcolm, this is it. So goodbye and take care. From me, Bob the zombie.
Blob the zombie. That's got to be you. You're Blob, because Bob's fantastic.